flight defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Horned Frogs will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Nebraska's offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Back to throw. It's Byrne. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fakes the grab on the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He caught it, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, TCU. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Byrne. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The black shorts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Shelton. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Using his legs, it's Funk. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for room. It's Funk. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. Unloads it left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Rides to back and leaves it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Huskers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field, keeping it on the ground with the running back. And that ball's free behind the line. Out. World did the offense retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got enough space. Finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Back to pass on 2nd down. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline.
Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You gotta love aggressive offenses. You get 3rd down and short, a lot of defenses thinking run. They got 4th down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up 1st and goal.
The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Byrne. Makes the grab. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big gain. Instead, it's incomplete. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football. Just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee down on the scoreboard. They'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Florida. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Byrne. And the timing just a hair off. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Bring in the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Handoff to the lone back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got the tight end. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release on the RPO. Now they've got even more. And a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Clark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Shelton. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's small. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. The play-action fake. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's complete on the right side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Huskers are flying down the field. Hand off from the shotgun.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Byrne. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. On the option. The pitch. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's small.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The sure hands, it's Shelton. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got it in the middle. It's small. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's small. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Booker. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Unloads quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got it! He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 20 over South Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Huskers will hustle to the line.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to...
Pick off! What a play to set him up! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Back's got it. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
To the air, it's Byrne. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They'll go up top on second and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. These corners backing off a bit. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Oh, they're after him. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Under fire. And that is how we will wrap this one up. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.